Every holiday season, I'm always on the lookout for experiences that feel festive, magical, and memorable for the whole family, but without the stress, chaos, or crazy price tags that usually come with holiday attractions. And that's exactly why Sparkle Village at City Springs in Sandy Springs, Georgia, has quickly become one of my favorite holiday outings to share with my kids and with you. This is not one of those drive-through light displays where you sit in your car for an hour, and it's also not one of those ticketed experiences where you're paying $40 or even $50 per person just to walk through some lights, which honestly feels a little wild when you're going as a family. Sparkle Village is completely free, open to the public and walkable, and that alone already makes it such a win for parents, especially during a season when expenses add up so quickly. The entire setup feels like stepping into a miniature holiday town, made up of 6-foot-tall wooden houses that are each decorated differently by local schools, non-profits, businesses, and community groups. So every single hut has its own theme, personality, and creative story behind it. And that's what makes this experience feel special and not repetitive. As soon as you start walking through the village, you can tell that this isn't just about lights. It's about storytelling, imagination, and community coming together during the holidays. The first house you'll see in our video is a candy shop-themed hut, and it immediately sets the tone for the whole experience with bright colors, sweet decorations, and playful details that instantly grab kids' attention. My kids stopped right away, completely fascinated, pointing at all the decorations and already asking which house we were going to see next. As you continue walking, you'll come across a ballet school-themed house, which was a huge hit for my girls. They absolutely loved it. The elegant details, the soft lighting, the dance theme. And you can actually see in this vlog how excited they get, twirling around and pretending they're part of the display. Right after that, there's a Grinch photo op house, which is such a fun stop because it adds a playful, slightly silly vibe to the village. It's the perfect place to pause, take pictures, and let kids just be kids without worrying about keeping things perfect. Then there's a Paw Patrol themed hut that younger kids immediately recognize, and you can see how overwhelming and exciting it is for them because they're trying to take everything in at once. At the very end of the village, there's a Bluey themed house, which honestly feels like the perfect way to wrap up the walk because it's such a favorite among kids right now. You can literally see my kids running from one house to another, not knowing where to stop, completely overstimulated in the best way possible by all the colors, lights, and decorations. One thing I really appreciate about Sparkle Village is how easy it is to enjoy with kids. The entire area is stroller-friendly, completely walkable, and there are benches and seating areas throughout the park where you can sit down, take a break, and even enjoy snacks or drinks if you bring your own. That's another big plus. You're allowed to carry your own snacks, food, or beverages, which is great if you have picky eaters or just want to keep things simple. Since this is a downtown area, it's also surrounded by restaurants, cafes, and places to grab food, so you're never stuck trying to figure out dinner afterward. Timing-wise, I'd recommend coming a little earlier if you can, especially on weekends. Around 5 p.m. is a great time to start. The lights start popping as it gets darker, but it's not fully crowded yet. That said, weekends do get busy, and parking can be a little tricky since this is downtown Sandy Springs. The main parking areas tend to fill up quickly, but don't let that discourage you because there is additional parking available across the road, and it's paid, but very minimal in cost. Once you park, everything is within walking distance, so it's still very manageable even if you don't get a spot right away. One of the nicest things about this whole setup is that you're not rushed. There's no time limit, no pressure to keep moving, and no sense of, we paid for this so we need to hurry. Kids can run around, go back to their favorite houses, and just enjoy being there. As you can see in this vlog, my kids are having such a great time. They're laughing, exploring, running from one display to another, and honestly just soaking in the magic of the season. And right near the end, there's one display that always steals the show, the fire department's interactive fire truck. This is such a big hit every year. Kids can climb, explore, and interact with it, and it adds such a fun, community-focused element to the village that goes beyond just looking at lights. It's a great way to end the walk because it leaves kids on a high note.
After spending time walking through Sparkle Village, a perfect way to wrap up the evening is with dinner nearby, and at around the 5-minute 30-second mark in this video, we highly recommend Mr. O1 Pizza. It's close, convenient, and such a great place to eat after all the walking. Another bonus is that Sparkle Village is located right next to the City Springs ice skating rink, so if you want to extend your evening even more, you can pair the lights with skating and make it a full holiday night out. The village itself is open throughout the season and looks beautiful any evening after dark, but if you want to experience it at its absolute best, visiting during Sparkle Sandy Springs, the city's annual holiday celebration, is amazing. That event includes a nighttime parade, snow machines, inflatables, markets, and a full winter wonderland atmosphere that really elevates the entire experience. Overall, Sparkle Village is one of those rare holiday experiences that feels genuinely joyful, without being overwhelming or expensive. It's free, family-friendly, beautifully decorated, and thoughtfully designed, and it proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to create meaningful holiday memories. If you're in or around Atlanta and looking for a festive, low-stress, kid-appropriate